Hello and welcome to Obinna TV. So for now, I'm looking at why are celebrity marriages crumbling? Why are celebrity marriages crumbling? You had Felicity Shiro and Z Pluto. You have Legrata Trevor and Mungai Eve. You have YY comedian and Maria, of course. Why are celebrity marriages crumbling? Of course, you had the other one that is Corazon Comboka and Just Jimmy. So why are celebrity marriages crumbling? Is it always just for show? Is it always just for show? Why are celebrity marriages crumbling? That's what we need to ask ourselves. And maybe if we ask ourselves why celebrity marriages are crumbling, then basically we can peel the mask. Basically, I think it's just for sure because remember, you are both public figures, and I think public figures really, when you are going to date a celebrity, you are going to date a public figure, and they have a public figure. You knew them because people know them because the public persona, but then you reach home, you find this person is just not what is portrayed in the media, not what is in the limelight. This person is completely different from what is in the limelight, and that's why I think that marriage collapses because everyone is putting on a cover. Everyone is putting on a cover. It's not like normal people. Of course, normal people are also divorcing. I'm not saying if you are normal and you marry another normal person, then you will not divorce. Of course, normal people are also divorcing, but then I think as a celebrity, it's just a cover. But the real person is behind the doors. And that's when the curtains are closed, when the cameras are off, when the camera is not is rolling. Then you discover this person goes to the toilet just like me. This person has bad days like me. This person just has mood swings like me, and so it doesn't work that way, and that is why it crumbles. But then, of course, the other person, it's so hard to find love as a public figure. It's just so hard. It's so hard to find love as a public figure because everyone knows you from what they have seen on social media, what they have seen on TV. So that's the image they attach with you. But when you come home, that's why someone said that discovered that journalists are very boring. So maybe they are watch a journalist, maybe maybe Rashid Abdallah on TV. I'm not saying Rashid Abdallah, of course, is married to Lulu Hassan, but I'm just saying an example. They have seen them on TV, but then when they come home, they realize he's an introvert. He's an introvert. Maybe he's very boring outside of the TV studio, and so that is introverted. So maybe that's not something you had expected, and this is why I say that maybe you should just marry a normal person and you meet. That's why the people you meet after you become a celebrity, they are not really true friends. They are not really true friends. They are not people that you knew before. So you tell me, do you think celebrity marriages, why do you think celebrity marriages don't work? So we are only left, I think, with one or two celebrity marriages, Nameless and Wahoo. If Nameless and Wahoo break up, then basically it will be a done deal. So I think we are only left with Nameless and Wahoo. So Godspeed to them so that then they continue to represent the celebrity couples. But I think a lot of Kenyans love online couples. You see Nicholas Kioko and Wambo Ashley. You see that is commentator 254 and Maureen Gigi. You see, which is another online couple. Of course, you have Kabi or Jesus and Millie or Jesus. So you have these online couples, so that then you have these online couples. But then we wait to see. Sometimes we don't know whether it is for content. Sometimes we don't know whether it is for content or whether they are really in love. So we are waiting to see whether sometimes it is just for content or whether it is just for love. So basically, you let me know on why you think celebrity marriages often crumble. Then, of course, I will move over. So now Mutahi Kagwe is worth 8 to 71 million shillings. That's Mutahi Kagwe, the person that is being vetted for the Ministry of Agriculture. He is worth 872 million shillings. So why would you seek a job If you are that rich, why would you seek a job that pays 1,000,000 shillings a month? That's what we need to ask. Isn't it just to maybe offer you opportunities for stealing? Look at William Kabogo, what 3.01 billion shillings. So I think it's just to offer you an opportunity to steal. This is why I say that the quickest way to make money in Africa is just to be close to power. Be close to power in Africa, and you will make billions upon billions. You will transfer these billions to your private bank accounts, and then you leave people poor, and then you leave people poor. That's how you make money in Africa. Basically, just live be as close to power as possible, so that then you become so that then you just become a billionaire. And I think that's just not the way. So the way to get rich in Africa is not through a creative genius trick. It's not through hard work. It's not through talent. It's not through skill. They just be close to power, and then you can steal as much money as possible. You can steal as much money as possible. That's how you get rich in Africa, by being close to power. And that's just not it. I just think that's not the way it's supposed to be. If you ask an African, basically an African, if you ask them, how can you be a billionaire? If you ask them, yes, there's a way to get money, but through hard work and talent and being virtuous, they will laugh at you. They will ask you, will you tell me one person you think in Africa that is rich through hard work and talent alone? No, none of them will come up with an answer. And that is why we don't have role models, alternative role models apart from politicians. We don't have, and it's such a bad thing. So that's it then. In ideas, I will be looking at, can a company have the resources of a multinational yet have the speed and agility of a startup? That is, can a company have the resources of a multinational yet have the speed and agility of a startup? So basically, can a company have the resources of a multinational yet have the speed and agility of a startup? So you had Nokia and Motorola. They were the market leaders in feature phones, but then they never transitioned to be the market leaders in smartphones. That was taken up by the likes of iPhone and by the likes of Samsung and Apple. And then, of course, you had IBM being the market leader of personal computing hardware, but then it never transitioned to be the market leader of personal computing software. That was taken up by the likes of Microsoft, by the likes of by the likes of Microsoft, by the likes of by Microsoft, and then Microsoft itself, it never transitioned to be the market leader of it never transitioned to be the market leader of the internet, because Microsoft is the largest software company there in the world, but it never transitioned to be the market leader in internet. That was taken up by Google. That was taken up by Google. Then Google itself, it never, the market leader in search, or maybe in internet, it never transitioned to be the market leader of social media. So it tried Google Plus, but then Google Plus really got Google Plus got that is it pumped $1 billion into Google Plus, but it went nowhere. So basically, it died a natural death. It could not compete with the likes of X. It could not compete with the likes of Facebook, with the likes of WhatsApp, with the likes of X, and so it died a natural death. So that's Google not transitioning to be the market leader of social media. So then the social media companies, they will not be the market leaders of 3D augmented reality, where a person across the screen will seem as though they are in the same room as you. That's 3D augmented reality, where the person across the screen is in the same room as you. So that will append online dating, online learning, online shopping, online medicine, so telemedicine. So basically, that is it. So basically, the social media companies of today will not transform to be the market leaders of 3D augmented reality. So you can see very much destruction, destruction, destruction everywhere. So basically, for capitalists, they say this is great. The fact that a $1 trillion company can be taken down, the fact that a $1 trillion company can be taken down is something that we should be celebrating. The fact that a $1 trillion company can be taken down by a small nimble startup, that is something that we should be celebrating. But then, of course, a business leader would be worried. They would be thinking that even if I have incumbency, the power of incumbency, that is 300, even if I have $300 billion worth of cash, that does not assure me I will be the leader in the next upcoming field. Look at a company, one company has a cash a balance of $300 billion, but then of course that is profit shifting. It takes its profits to to, I think, Ireland, a zero corporate tax haven, so basically so that it doesn't pay taxes. So you can imagine that these companies, for business leaders, they would be worried that their market leadership of today, they are not able to transition and be the market leader of they're not able to transition and be the market leader in the next emerging field. So this is not good, and I think what we need to do then is to be able to maybe have innovation, maybe spin off the R&D department, spin it off so that it reports to the CEO directly. If the R&D department reports to the CEO directly, then I think maybe the company can have a chance at innovation, so that then you will not have all this bureaucracy that is usually associated with this company, so that then you will not have this bureaucracy that is associated with companies. So you let me know, do you think a company can have the resources of a multinational yet have the speed and agility of a startup? Do you think a company can have the resources of a multinational? That is just, can a company be large but also agile? Can a company be large but also agile? And then in Making America, in American politics, I'm asking, do you think who will be the next leader of the Democratic Party? Who will be the next leader of the Democratic Party? So will it be who will be the next leader of the Democratic Party? So will it be will it be Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? I think for the Democrats, they need to pander more to the working class. They have been pandering to the billionaire class. So they want to satisfy both classes. That is both the working class and the working class and that is the billionaire class. But they need to choose their bed and lie on it. They need to pander to both the working class and the billionaire class, and that's just the way to make it. That's the way to be able to remake American politics. If that happens, then America would really be seated and be the country that really, if politics is remain, then American democracy will indeed function well. And I think for the Democrats, then they need to be the party of they need to be the party of change, be the party of the working class. They have had corporate centrists all along. They have had corporate centrists. The last 3 Democrat presidents have all been corporate centrists, and that just needs to change. That is really something they must work hard on. That is not have a corporate centrist at it all. So you let me know on what you think who the next leader of the Democratic Party will be. So bye for now, till the next time. Bye for now.